Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you doing? Hello. Hello, guys. Hi, Charles. How are you doing?
I'm fine, fine, and you, teacher?
I'm good. What about vacations?
Ooh, very nice,
Yeah?
very calm. Yes.
Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad. So you enjoyed your vacations?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Cool. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Charles. I'm glad to see you and glad to say hi. Welcome back, okay?
Me too.
Nice, guys. There you go. So welcome. Hello,
Hello,
Delhi.
teacher. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Delhi? Hello, Delhi. Can you hear me? No. Delhi, I lost you. I
Yes,
cannot.
I hear teacher.
Yes, hello. Hi. How are you? How are you doing?
Hello. Yes.
Oh, I think that.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, hello, Delhi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, teacher.
Awesome. How are you? How are you doing?
Bye, teacher, and you.
I'm great. What about vacation time?
Oh, very good.
Cool. That's awesome. Did you enjoy your vacations?
Yes, I enjoy it.
Nice. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad. So welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, welcome back.
Thank you, teacher.
Nice, guys. Cool. So, welcome back, everybody. Hello, baby. Hi, Jocelyn. I hope that you're doing great. I hope that you had a great vacation time. Okay, guys, and that you were able to rest or maybe do things that you wanted to do for a long time, or that a lot of things are a lot of good things had happened to you. Okay, so I'm glad to see you guys again. Okay, guys, and welcome everybody. Okay, guys, so let's talk about what you did. Okay, guys, let's talk about what you did during this time, these 2 weeks that you got of vacation, your vacation period. Okay, guys, so let's see. For example, Charles. Hello, Charles. Again, um, was there something that you did during your vacation time? Like, I don't know, maybe resting or you did something different?
Hmm. For me, usually rest.
You rest.
Yes.
Okay, you rested. Awesome. And well, that's cool. I mean, you felt then that you were resting more.
Um. Oh. Um. Uh. Let me see.
Hmm.
I practice English watching series and movies.
You practice English.
Uh huh.
100. Cool. There you go. That's awesome. That's cool, Charles. Awesome, awesome. That's great. Well, good, good, good choice. Good choice. Okay, that's awesome. Now let's see, for example, baby. Hello, baby. How are you doing? Baby, do you hear me? No? Okay, no worries. Let's see, Jocelyn. Hello, Jocelyn. How are you? Are you good? Yes. Okay. No worries, guys. Well, I hope that I don't know, that you did something different. For example, Delhi, what did you do during your vacation time?
During my vacations, I take a rest,
You rested as
and
well?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
I read some documents. What? TV.
Nice. You read some documents?
Yes.
Ooh, nice. I remember that you like reading, right? You prefer reading over watching TV.
Yeah, I prefer reading.
Cool. But you watch TV as well.
I watch sometimes, but I like more reading.
Okay, okay. You like more reading. Okay, got you. You like reading more. That's cool. Awesome, awesome. So you had the time to relax, right?
Yes.
Cool. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Deli. Okay, guys. So I'm glad. Okay, guys. I'm glad that you were able to do a lot of things, right? Or maybe not like fantastic things or I don't know, like huge things, but the fact that you were able to rest, that's I think enough. Okay, guys. I think enough for you to take advantage of your vacation time. Okay, that's it. So I hope that you are energized, okay, guys, that you're recharged with a lot of energy so that we can keep on learning, okay, guys, learning and practicing English, okay? So with that being said, guys, again, one more time, welcome, welcome, okay? There you go. So, guys, before we entered into the vacation time, right, guys? Well, we were talking. I remember that we had a conversation, right, guys? We had a conversation about family and how is the relation with your siblings if you have siblings, and a lot of things, right, guys? So we got the chance to have a little chit chat. Okay, guys, have a little chit chat with you, which was amazing, right? And before that, we were also reviewing the simple present and present progressive, right? Remember, we talked about the present progressive. I am talking, you are reading. She is drinking, or she is eating, or she is having lunch, okay? And the simple present, she cooks spaghetti. We read a book. I like pizza. He enjoys watching TV or things like that, right, guys? So that's the simple present. So we pretty much finished, okay, guys, finished all the present tenses. Oh well, like the basic present tenses that we have to have clear, okay, guys, have to have clear before we continue and move on to another things, right? And today, guys, well, as you could see, I asked you, okay, guys, I asked you about what did you do? Okay, guys, what did you do during your vacation time? So I was talking about the past, okay? So I was talking about the past. So today, guys, we are going to introduce ourselves into the review of the past tenses, which is the past progressive and the simple past tense. Okay, so I hope that you're ready. Okay, guys, I hope that you're ready because this is pretty much just a review, but I want to make sure that you are ready. Okay, guys, that you are ready and that you are able to identify the tenses in English, right? Because that way, well, in that way, you are able to express your ideas in a better way, and you are able to talk about present things or past things, and you know like with more classes and sessions where we will be able to talk about the future as well, okay? So today, guys, we're going to pretty much continue, okay, guys, with the past tenses. So bear with me a moment here. I just want to make sure that I share my screen with you so that you have the same the same idea or the visual as me. So bear with me. Mhm, Just bear with me a moment, guys. Okay, there you go, guys. Bear with me a moment, guys, because I don't know what's going on. It's not sharing my screen, so just give me one moment. think we are ready. Let's see. Aha. There you go, guys. So now let me share here. Cool. From the current slide. There you go, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So as I mentioned, okay, guys, as I mentioned to you, okay, well, today we are going to review the past tense, okay, guys. So in the past, right, guys, we have two tenses so far. Number one is the past progressive, okay. So this is the past progressive. Pretty much what we have to the right side of the screen. This one. I was well, this is the past tense of the verb to be. The past progressive is, for example, I was eating my lunch. She was reading a book. You were talking with your parents. Okay? So here, guys, we are referring to things that were happening, okay, guys, at some point in the past. When you are retelling a story, okay, guys, when you are retelling a story, you usually try to place the situation and the subjects in what they were doing, okay, guys. So pretty much, when we retell the stories, we are going to use the past progressive, okay? And the past progressive is pretty much almost the same thing as the present progressive, but in the past, okay, guys? Things that were happening at some point in the past. For example, um, yesterday I was preparing my project when my mom called me and told me that I had to cook lunch, for example. I am retelling something about yesterday. And what am I doing here, guys? Pretty much, I am telling you, I was preparing my project, okay? I was preparing the project when my mom called, okay? So something interrupted my activity because I was preparing my project, and the action that interrupted me, right, guys, was my mom calling. So in this case, guys, I am retelling something that was happening. Then I am telling you, okay, I was doing this, but something interrupted. And that is how I can use the word when. Okay? When I use I was doing something when something else happened, it means that one action was taking place and then another one interrupted that that specific action. Okay? Also, I can tell things that were happening at the same time, simultaneously. Okay? I can say, I was preparing my project while my brother was reading a book. So, both things, okay, guys, both things are happening at the same time, or in this case, in the past. Both things were happening at the same time. Okay? So I was preparing my project while my brother was reading. So both of them are happening at the same time, simultaneously. Okay? So while, that word, while, gives me the sense of in the meantime. Okay, guys? Or let's say at the same time. Okay, guys? Simultaneously. While this was happening, okay, like two actions taking place in the same moment, okay, in the same moment. That's it. So that is the past progressive. Okay, guys, that is the past progressive pretty much. What changes? The verb to be. The verb to be in the present tense, guys, is are, am, is. The verb to be in the past tense is was, and where. Okay? So instead of saying I am talking in the present, I was talking in the past. Okay? Instead of saying she is eating pizza in the present, I would say she was eating pizza yesterday, for example. Okay? Instead of saying they were cooking lasagna, for example. Well, instead of saying they are cooking, instead of saying they are cooking lasagna in the present, I could say they were cooking lasagna in the past. They were cooking lasagna last week, for example. Okay? So the only thing that changes, guys, is the verb to be, right? In the present, I am, he, she, it is, we, you, they are. In the past, I, he, she, it was, we, you, they were. Okay, that's the only thing that changes, right? There you go. So, as we are talking about the verb to be and the past progressive, right? Remember that the verb to be has its own structure. Okay, guys, so this is the situation that we can visualize on the right side of the screen. For example, I was an engineer. This is not progressive, right? Because I do not have the ing verb. The main verb in this sentence is the verb to be, was, in the past tense, right? So I was an engineer in the past, right? She was a student. Bear with me here, I have something wrong, which is this one. She was a student. Okay, she was a student. It means, again, in the past. Okay, guys, in the past. Now, we were doctors. Again, in the past. What is the present tense of these examples, guys? For example, I am an engineer. That's the present, is right now. She is a student, present. We are doctors, present. Okay? In the past, I was an engineer. She was a student. We were doctors. Okay? There you go. Present and past. Now, with this, okay, guys, with this, we have past progressive actions that were taking place, the ing, right? I was reading. She was hanging out with her friends. They were watching a movie. We were singing songs. Okay, guys, so I have an action: singing, talking, eating, and more, right? That is the progressive, past progressive. This is the past of the verb to be. Just the verb to be. When the verb to be is the main verb in the sentence. Okay? I was an engineer. Remember that with the verb to be, I can express names, descriptions, what else? Nationalities, professions, age, right? For example, when I was 5 years old, when I was 5 years old, right? I'm talking in the past tense. Okay? There you go. So we already covered pretty much the past progressive and the past tense of the verb to be. Now, we have the simple past tense, which is the chart that we see to the left side of the screen, this one. That is the simple past. Remember, with the simple present, I have an auxiliary, right? And if I don't have the auxiliary, I have to change the verb. In the affirmative sentences, I have to change the verb. Okay? So the same situation happens with the simple past. The four foundations Okay, the four foundations that we discussed. Number one, the verb changes in the affirmative. Number two, for the negative and the interrogative, I need an auxiliary. Okay, I need an auxiliary and the verb goes back to the base form. Number three, in questions, there's a switch. Okay, there's a switch or a swap in the order, in the structure. And number four, the verb to be has its own structure in the tenses. Okay, there you go. So the simple past, guys, just as the simple present, I don't have to know when exactly the action or the situation took place. Okay? I don't It's not necessary for me to know if it was last week, if it was yesterday, if it was happening, it doesn't matter. With the simple past tense, the only thing that matters, guys, is that it's in the past. Okay? For example, I used to love cartoons. I used to love cartoons. It means at some point in my life, okay, guys, in the past, I loved cartoons. Now I don't, okay, but I did, okay, I did love them. So here I am playing with the tenses, right? Because you don't know if I used to love them when I was 5 years old or 3 years ago. It's not necessary. Okay, guys, you just need to know that it was the past. Okay, and that's it. So, as we are going to talk about the simple past, right, guys, we are going to get deeper and further into that. Let's take a look to this. Okay, first, here, guys, in the chart, I have the affirmative. Okay, guys, I have the affirmative sentences. Well, in both. In both, actually, I am talking in affirmative sentences, right? For example, I, which is the subject, ate, which is the past verb. Okay, guys, is the verb in the past tense. Ate. Ate, guys, is the past tense of eat in present. So this is how the verb is going to change. The verb is going to change in the simple past for every subject. Okay, guys, it doesn't matter if it's I, he, she, it, we, you, they. It doesn't matter. The verb is going to change for all the subjects. Okay? So ate is the past tense of eat. Eat, right? Swam. Swam is the past tense of swim in the present. Okay? So swam is the past tense. I am changing the verb to the past tense. Okay? As this is affirmative, the verb has to change. And the other one, played. Played is the past tense of play. Okay? Now, this is where things are getting, well, start to get very interesting, right? Because what can you notice with the examples of ate, swam, and played? That we have different structures of the past tense. Okay, guys? To have the verb in the past tense, guys, we are going to encounter regular verbs and irregular verbs. Okay, guys? So regular verbs are those that follow the rules. And the rules that we are going to notice or that we are going to have in the past tense, guys, is that the most of the verbs what need to become past tense is just add ed to the end. Okay? For example, let's see. Let's see. So the regular verbs, guys, are these. just the ones that we need to add ed to the past tense. Okay, let me see if I can find it over here. Eh, bear with me, guys. Where is it? Uh-huh. No. Okay, let's see, guys, because I cannot find it. Bum, bum, bum. Here you are. So let's take this as an example. Okay, guys? The regular verbs are the ones that I have to add ed to the end. Okay, guys? Ed at the end of the word, and that is the past tense. So, for example, here I have present, share, past, shared. Okay, and there's a difference in the pronunciation. Share, shared. Okay, shared. Scare, scared, scared. Okay, dare, dared, dared. Okay, and more. Want, wanted, shout, shouted, kill, killed. Okay, killed. There you go. So those are regular because I just have to add ed, and that's the past tense. Okay, and here I have, ooh, look at that, like a long list of regular verbs in English. Okay, so here we have the present, the past. The third column, okay, guys, the third column, we are not going to pay attention to that just yet because we are going to talk about that later. But let's focus, okay, guys, let's focus on column number 1 and column number 2. Because here I have the base form and the simple past. Okay, so accept, accepted, achieve, achieved, add, added. Okay, now hear me out, guys. There are three pronunciations of the ed ending. It can have a T sound. For example, let's see. This one, ask. And the past tense is going to sound like a T, asked. Okay, asked is a T, right? Asked. Ask, asked. Okay, so ask, asked. There you go. So it can have a T sound. It can have an id sound. For example, this one. Add, added, added. Okay? So add, added. Okay? Or for example, admit, admitted, id, admitted. Okay? So admit, admitted, admitted. Adopt, adopted, ed. Okay? It's like an ed sound. So I can have t, a T, ed, adopted, and also just a D sound. For example, here, advise, advised, advice, advised is a D. Okay, it's not ed, but D, advised, advised. Okay, or for example, allow, allowed, D, allowed. It's a D. Okay. So those three, okay, guys, those three are the sounds that the ed ending can take. Okay, can take according to the the consonants and all of that. But I just want you to know that there are three different sounds for the past tense when they are regular verbs. Okay, so let's try to practice the pronunciation. Okay, guys, I would like to know how you pronounce these verbs over here. Okay, so let's see. Charles, could you help me out with this one, please? Can you pronounce that word?
Accept.
Accept.
Accept. Accept.
Aha, there you go. Now let's do the contrast. Pronounce this one and then this one.
Accept and accept.
Aha, there you go. Accept. Okay, there you go. So accept, accepted.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Nice. Thank you very much. Now let's see, Daily. Could you help me out with this one, please? And uh-huh.
Announce,
Mm-hmm.
pronounce, announce,
Cool. There you go. So announce, announce it. Right? There you go. Awesome. Now let's go, for example, with this one. Yes. Let's see. Baby, could you help me out, please?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, baby. How are you?
Hi, teacher.
I'm glad. Welcome back. Mhm.
Ball, ball, ball,
Boiled.
ball,
Aha. There you go. So boil, boiled.
ball, ball.
There you go. Nice. Now let's see this one. Borrow, borrow. Borrow. Do you know what's borrow, guys? For example, if I need a pen and I don't have a pen, and maybe Deli has a pen, so I would say, "Hey, Deli, could you borrow me your pen, please?" It's like, could you borrow it? Okay, guys. Can I use it? Just I need to write something and then I will give it back to you. Can you borrow it? Okay, that's borrow. So let's see, for example, Jocelyn, could you help me out with this one, please?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. You?
Great. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Mm. Board, board,
Okay, let's see. Borrow,
bow, board.
borrowed, borrowed.
Okay, borrowed.
Aha, borrowed. Aha,
Okay,
there you go. Borrowed. Nice.
borrowed,
Well, it's not ed, it's like a borrowed, borrowed.
borrowed.
Aha, there you go. Borrowed.
Okay.
Nice. Cool. Now let's see this one. Brush. Let's see, Charles, could you help me out again, please?
Brush, brush it,
Brushed.
brush.
Aha, it's a T sound. So brush, brushed.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
brush.
Aha, there you go. Nice. Cool. Now let's see. This one. Change. Let's see, Deli, could you help me out, please?
change, change, change,
Changed.
change,
Aha, it's a D sound. So change, changed. Could you repeat it? Change,
okay, change, change,
changed.
changed,
Aha. There you go. Nice. Thank you
change,
very much, okay? Cool. Now let's hear this one. Cheat. Okay, cheat. So let's see. Baby, could you help me out, please? Cheat. Cheated. Aha. There you go. So cheat, cheated. Okay, it's the id sound. That's it. Clapped. Well, let's see. Cleaned, collected, compared, complained, confessed, constructed, controlled, copied, counted, created. Okay, like a lot. Okay, so here, woo, as you can see, we have, woo, look at that, like a lot. Okay, guys, a lot of regular verbs. And I assure you that this is not a limited list. Okay, guys, we have, woo, millions of verbs. Okay, guys, millions of verbs. So, of course, that for you to know them all, it's, I wouldn't say impossible, but I would say that it will take time. So in this case, guys, what it's important is that you are identifying the regular, okay, guys, the regular verbs in the past tense. Okay, guys, there you go. So I'll share with you this list so that you can have like a better idea, and if in case you have like a question if the verb is regular or not, if it's regular or not, you can, well, you can come here and maybe confirm if it's regular or not, right? If it's regular or not. So let me go ahead and do that. Just bear with me a moment. I'll share that with you right now. There you go, right, guys? So you have it on WhatsApps in case you would like to check it out. Okay, and here, as you can see, we have a lot of verbs that maybe, well, you know what they mean, but you are not used to, well, to use them, right, guys? So it's better for you to, check this out, like see new verbs that may help you out as well to increase your vocabulary, right, guys? Your vocabulary, and therefore you should be able to express the things that you want to say with not much of an effort. Okay, guys, that's it. So those are the regular, the ones that we just add ed, and that's it. That's the past. Okay, guys, that's the past tense. Regular verbs. Okay, but now I mentioned, right, guys, that we have the other situation, and the other situation is the irregularity. Okay, guys, the irregularity in English. So we have regular and irregular verbs. Irregular verbs, guys, are these that do change. It's not that I just need to add ed and that's the past tense. No. The structure is going to change. And if the spelling is not changing, then the pronunciation changes. Okay? For example, one of the most popular situations, guys, or the most popular verbs that are irregular is this, the one on the chat. Read. Okay? Read is written the same in the past and in the present tense. But what changes, guys, what changes is the pronunciation. So in the present, I say, I read a book, right? I read a book. Or she reads a book, right? But in the past, I would say, I read a book. That's why it is irregular, because it's not following the main rule of adding ed. I have to change, okay, guys? The irregular means that either the pronunciation changes or the spelling changes or the structure, okay, guys? The structure is completely different. So that's it. This is one of those examples, right? Read is the present and read is the past. So I read a book yesterday, for example. Okay? Ate is another irregular verb. Why? Because in present I say eat. I eat pizza. And as you can see on the chat, I write it differently. Okay, guys? But in the past tense, the pronunciation and the spelling changes. I ate pizza yesterday. So that is irregular. Swim is the same situation. Swim is the present. Swam is the past tense. Okay? So I swim every Monday. I swam last week. Okay? There you go. So those are the irregular. Okay, guys? Those are the irregulars. The ones that change either in pronunciation or in the spelling. Okay? So let's take a look here. The same, right, guys? I'll share with you a list because the thing with irregular, guys, is that you have to learn them. Here we don't have a rule to say, oh yes, because it ends with e, it's going to be regular, or because it ends with s, is going to be irregular. There's not such thing. Okay, guys, there's not such thing, and we have to learn them. We have to learn them. We have to memorize them. Okay, guys, and of course, the more you try to read in English, or maybe listen to music, or maybe read, or maybe watch a movie or something like that, well, it's going to be better. Okay, guys, the better for you. So here I have a list of irregular verbs. Okay, so here the same situation. Let's pay attention to column number 1 and column number 2. Okay, so here, for example, I have arise. Okay, arise. And the past tense, arose. Okay, arose. Awake is the base form. Awoke is the past tense. Okay, awoke. Now let's see. Oh, bear with me a moment. Be. Be is another irregular verb because the base form is be, but the past tense is was and were. So it is irregular somehow because it changes. Okay, guys? It changes completely. Bear. Bear. Bore. Okay, bore. Okay, that's it. Become. Okay, become. Became. Became. Beat. Here, there's no change. Okay, guys? There's no change in pronunciation nor the spelling. Okay? I beat my mom in um, Mario Kart, for example. Or I beat my brother yesterday in Mario Kart. Okay, guys? So here the pronunciation and the writing is the same for the base form and the simple past. Okay? Begin, begun. Okay? So begin, begun. Um, let's see. Blow, blow, blow and blew. Break, broke. Bring, brought. Broadcast is the same. Broadcast, broadcast. Okay? Build, built. Okay? are going to find this type of verbs as well. Okay, guys? For example, in which you can either have like an irregular past tense or a regular past tense, and they are both accepted. They are both correct. Okay? So here, for example, I can say burn, burnt, or burned. Okay? Either or. Burnt with a T or burned with a D. Okay? And they are both correct. They are both accepted. We have more example, just as for example, learn. Learn. I can say learned or learned. Oh, there you go. Bear with me a moment here. Oh, that's it. So I can say, for example, learned or learned. And they are both accepted. There you go on the chat. Okay? And we have, I think, a couple more. Yeah, here, for example, dream. I can say dreamed or dreamed. Dreamed. Okay? That's it. And I don't remember. This is learn. Uh-huh. Oh, well, here. No, this is lean. Sorry. This is learned. This is lean. Right, guys? Leaned or leaned. Either or are correct. Okay? We have, for example, keep, kept, know, new, lay, laid, lead, led. Okay? Um, let's see, for example, lose, lost, mean, meant, meet, met. Okay, guys, put is going to be the same. Put, put without any change. Read, read, right? And more. So here we have a lot as well, right? So let's take a look here. For example, Charles, could you help me out with this one, please?
True.
Hmm?
True.
Through.
Come. What?
Okay, no worries. So it's throw, through.
True.
Aha, that's it.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, no worries. Now let's see, for example, Delhi, could you help me out with this one, please?
Where, whoa,
War. That's it.
whoa.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Now let's see, for example, a baby. Could you help me out with this one, please? Huh? Thought. There you go. So think, thought. That's it. Nice. Now let's see, Jocelyn, could you help me out with this one, please?
Stick, stock.
Stock. That's it. Awesome. Now let's see, Charles. Let's go with Charles. Let's go with this one, please.
Stand. Stood.
Stood. That's it. That's it, guys. So you got it. Okay, guys. This is pretty much the irregular verbs. Okay, guys. So the same situation. I'll share this with you. Remember that with irregulars. Okay, guys. With irregulars, you have to learn them. Okay, guys. You have to learn them pretty much. Okay. That's it. And I exhort you. Okay, guys. I exhort you to um check the list. Okay, guys. To check the list. So bear with me a moment. Nice. Cool, guys. So this structure, right, guys, is the one that the verb is going to take when we are talking in the simple past tense in affirmative. Okay, in affirmative. So, for example, I let's see, no, it's this one. I paid my bill. For example, I paid my bill. I paid my bill. Now let's see, for example, I met, well, not, she met my mom. She met my mom. All the subject pronouns have to have the same verb structure. Okay? We, let's see, we lay in the field, for example. We lay in the field, right? They knew it was a lie. They knew it was a lie. Okay? So this is for the affirmative. Okay? The affirmative sentences. Okay? There you go. So right now, bear with me a moment here. We are going to practice. Okay, guys? We are going to practice. Today, we are going to focus on the affirmative. Okay, guys? And on Wednesday, we are going to get deeper into the negative and interrogative form. Okay? So bear with me a moment here. I'm going to share with you some exercises. Let's see. Let's take a look here, guys. What? No, this is not the one. Bear with me, guys. Mm-hmm. There we go. Nice. So let's go with this exercise. Okay, guys, this exercise. What do I have to do? Use the past simple form of the verbs in brackets. Okay, guys, so here I have verbs sleep, begin, take, pay, break, okay, and more. So what I have to do is that I have to write the past tense of that verb. For example, my dog slept on my bed last night. Okay, that is the past tense of sleep. Okay, so you have to complete this with the past tense of the verbs in brackets. If you are wondering, okay, guys, if you are wondering or you are not sure if it's a regular or an irregular verb, I I would say and I would advise to how is it, to check out the lists. Okay, guys, check out the lists, try to find the verb and confirm. Okay, guys, make sure that it is regular or irregular. Okay, guys, it's better for you to confirm if it's one or the other, so that you start getting familiar with them. Okay, so let's see, I shared the link on WhatsApp, and also I shared it over here on the chat so that you can open it up. Okay, so let's try to complete the exercise. Try to pay attention to the entire and complete sentences, not just the verb, but try to understand the sentences, and then we are going to check it out. Okay, guys, so let's try to find the answers in 10 minutes. Okay, guys, 10 minutes, and then we will check this out. Okay, go for it, guys. All right, guys. So 10 minutes have gone by. Let's check this out. Okay, guys, let's check the exercise. So bear with me. I'll just refresh it so that we don't have any inconveniences. So let's see. Slept, right? That's it. So let's go with number two. Okay, guys, let's go with number two. Um, let's see. Daily, could you help me out, please?
Vegan.
Okay, begun. That's
Number
it.
two. Mm-hmm.
Could you read
Yes.
the entire
Yes.
sentence, please?
Yes. Our English course began 3 months ago.
That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Now let's go with number three. Let's see. Charles, could you help me out, please?
The students took an exam yesterday.
That's it. The students took an exam yesterday. Now let's go with number four. Let's see. Jocelyn, could you help me out, please?
Mark paid for the meal in the restaurant.
Cool. Mark paid for the meal in the restaurant. That's it. Thank you very much. Now let's go with number five. Let's go, Deli. Could you help me out again, please?
You broke my mobile phone.
That's it. You broke my mobile phone. That's it. Now let's go with number six. Charles, could you please help me out?
We went to Slovakia last year.
That's it. We went to Slovakia that last year. Okay, that's it. Awesome. Let's go with number seven. Jocelyn, please.
Mm. Mer- mm. Marilyn, Marilyn.
Hmm.
Mm. This is the same pronunciation, teacher. The same pronunciation. Pronunciation.
What do you mean with the same pronunciation?
The verb
Ah,
we.
no, it is an irregular verb, so it has to change.
Ah,
Yes.
I don't know that.
No, okay, no worries. Could you help us out, please, guys? Do you know the answer? Charles Daly?
Marine wore
Cool.
her new dress at the party.
That's it. So, Marilyn wore
Ah,
her new
okay.
dress. No worries, it's fine. And let's go with number eight. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, Deli, go ahead, please.
I read an interesting book last week.
Cool. I read an interesting
Wait.
book last week. Nice. There you go, guys. So now let's continue. Okay, guys, let's well, score, right? It's 8 out of 8. Okay, guys, so we got it. We got them all correctly. Okay, that's it. So here, guys, as you could see, the only thing that changes again is the verb. Okay, guys, the only thing that is indicating me that I am talking, well, um, not the only thing, but let's say that the most memorable thing, okay, guys, or the most noticeable thing that I can see that it's indicating me that I'm talking in the past tense is the verb. Okay, I do have another things that help me out to how is it that help me out to support, okay, guys, to support the tense, like for example last night, which is like a time expression. Okay, guys, a time expression. Last night, 3 months ago, right, guys, yesterday, right? All these expressions are actually giving me more information about the time in which the action took place. But for example, in number four, I don't have anything like that. Okay, I don't have any expression that it's indicating me the past besides the verb. Okay, so here the verb is the one that is giving me the tense. Okay, guys, it's giving me the tense in English. Okay, there you go. Same situation with number four. Sorry, with number five, right? You broke my mobile phone, right? So the same situation, right? There's nothing else that indicates me that I'm talking in the past tense besides the verb. Okay, besides the verb. That's it, guys. So you got it. Okay, guys, you got it. Now let's see. Uh, do, 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 do. Hmm. Cool. So now I want you to think about one example. Okay, guys, I want you to think in one example using the simple past tense in the affirmative. Okay, guys, anything. You can tell me anything. Okay, guys, but try to use a verb that you don't usually use. Okay, go back to your list. Okay, go back to your list and try, for example, to use grew, or try to use gave, like a verb that you don't usually use. It can be a regular or an irregular verb, it doesn't matter, but try to look for a verb that you don't usually use. Okay, guys, so go for it. Think about an example, and then we are going to share it. Okay, we are going to share it out loud. Okay, cool, guys. So now that you have your example, okay, guys, let me ask you, what is your example? Okay, so let's see. uh Charles, do you have your example?
No.
Not yet? Do you need more time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no worries, I'll give you 2 more minutes, okay, so that you can complete it. No worries. Tell me, Deli, did you raise your hand?
Yes, teacher.
Huh? Tell me, are you ready?
Uh, I gave with my mother a new phone.
I gave my mother a new phone.
I gave with my mother a new phone.
Oh, well, you gave with your mother.
Yes. A new phone.
Oh, so it's to my mother. Mm-hmm.
Yes, to my mother.
Aha, so I gave to my mother, or I gave my mom a new phone.
A new phone. Yes.
Okay, nice. You got it. Cool. Thank you very much. Now let's see, Jocelyn, are you ready?
My mother gave me some bread yesterday.
My mother gave me some bread yesterday.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you got it. Cool. Now let's see, Charles.
I gave them to you 2 minutes ago.
Okay, okay, let's see. I gave, uh-huh.
Them to you 2 minutes ago.
Hmm. So, okay, okay, so let's see. I gave him to me
2 minutes ago.
2 minutes ago. But what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So what do you mean by him to me?
Mom.
Okay, let's see. Could you write it on the chat, Charles, please? Let's see, because I think that I'm missing a word there. Let's see, let's see. Okay, let's see. I gave them to you 2 minutes ago. Ah, got you. So it's like you were talking to your mom.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. Got you. Yeah, because I totally missed them. Okay, no worries. That's it. So yeah, I gave them to you 2 minutes ago, Mom. That's it. Okay, no worries, Charles. Thank you very much. You're right. Nice. Now let's see, baby. Go ahead.
I give the money to my mother.
I gave. Uh-huh.
The money to
Hmm.
my mother.
Cool. That's it. I gave the money to my mom. Okay. Great, guys. So you got it. Okay, you got it. That's it. Great examples. Okay, guys, you got it. Now, let's see. Let's try to create another example. Okay, guys, let's try to create another example with, for example, let's see. Um, hmm, to sold. Okay, sold, which is the past tense of sell. Okay, let's try to do it. Okay, guys. Again, one example, and then I'll ask you to share it. Okay, so think about it, and then we are going to check them up. raised your hand, guys. Deli, go for it.
I sold my haircut yesterday.
I sold my
Haircut. OLD.
OLD. Old? Uh-huh.
Car yesterday.
Your old tie yesterday.
I sold my haircut car.
Ah, old
CAR.
car. Gotcha.
Yesterday.
Yeah, you got it. You sold, well, I sold my old car yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nice. You got it. That's it. That's it. Now let's see. Anyone else, guys, has their example? Baby, go ahead.
Answered my
I sold.
my
Okay, I'm missing you on the last word. So I sold
my house.
my house.
Yes.
Okay, got you. I sold my house. Cool. Nice. Thank you very much. Good. Anyone else, guys? Jocelyn, do you have your example?
Mm. Yesterday, I saw um, I saw a pair the shoes. Uh, Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I saw I saw the pair the shoes um, $14.
Parking valid.
And I said yesterday I sold a pair the shoes for $10.
Ah, okay, gotcha. So yesterday I sold a pair of shoes for $10.
Yes.
Cool. You got it. Okay, thank you very much. That's it. And now let's see, Charles. Do you have your example?
Let me see. Sold out. Sold out.
You
No.
you sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes. I mean, if you were, for example, selling something and you ran out of it, you are sold out. It means that you don't have anything else to sell. So you're good.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wow.
Cool. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Okay, great guys. You got it. Okay, nice. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So, with that being said, okay, guys, you are there. Okay, guys. So now it's we are going to keep on practicing, okay, guys, because I really want this to be clear. So you are doing it great. I think that the simple past is way more like ABC than the simple present, right? Because in the simple present we have situations there. But I want to focus in those two tenses, okay? The simple past and the simple present, because those are the ones that we use a lot. And also the present progressive versus the past progressive, okay? So with this, guys, you are pretty much refreshing all the information that you already know, and now you are able to concentrate in the verbs that you hear or the verbs that you read whenever you are reading a lecture, for example, or well, a reading pretty much, right? So in this case, guys, it is really important for you to, this is the moment in which you have to expose yourselves to English, okay, guys? And this is an advice, okay? So you have to try and dig more in maybe videos, dig more maybe in music, dig more maybe in reading, okay, guys, in reading and all of that, so that you are able to whoop, you are like a sponge, okay, because you have the basics of the language, but you have to boom boom keep on building up the knowledge, okay. So you have to oh, you have to um you have to keep on seeing things, listening to things, and also exposing yourselves. Okay, guys, expose yourselves to English. It doesn't matter if it's like a word a day. Okay, guys, a word a day. But the purpose of this is that you keep on um how is it that you keep on uh, learning. Okay, guys, learning. Here, for example, you have the list of verbs. You are able to check it up or check it out every day and try to learn one verb. Okay, guys. For example, sell, sold. Okay, I know it. I know what's the base form and I know what's the past tense. Okay, so this is how you learn. You have to repeat it, you have to see it, you have to listen to it, and you have to reproduce it. Okay, guys, you have to reproduce it. So, um, on Wednesday, we are going to continue with the practice session, and also we are going to talk about the negative and interrogative form of the simple past. Okay, guys, the simple past tense. So, we are going to talk about that on Wednesday. Okay, so bear with me a moment, guys, because I want to make sure. There you go. Cool. So, with that being said, okay, guys, it was my pleasure to be here with you. I really appreciate you guys for being here, and I hope you have a great night and that tomorrow you have a great day, okay, guys, and see you on Wednesday, okay? So, on Wednesday, guys, I have a question for you. And if you could think about it before joining to the class, right, it would be better because you are able to elaborate your comment and all of that, okay? So, the question that I have for you guys for Wednesday is, what did you do on Christmas? Okay, guys? Last week. Well, not last week, last year. Okay? If you celebrate Christmas, what did you do? If you don't celebrate Christmas, what do you usually do on that day? Okay? So what did you do on Christmas Day last year? And you have to tell me, "Oh, we ate with my family, we cooked, da da da." You have to use the simple past, okay, guys? It's a short comment, okay? Short, very short comment, simple comment, but try to prepare it, okay, guys? Try to prepare it. What did you do last Christmas? Okay? There you go, guys. So, with that being said, have a great night, guys. See you on Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye,
Bye.
teacher. Good night.
Good night, guys. See you.